Thank you for tuning into this video, and if you watch it right the way to the end, there is a chance you could win something. Now, the UK has been renowned for producing absolutely amazing inventors who have gone on and given the world such amazing things as the world's first chocolate bar, invented in 1847 by J.S. Fry & Sons. The friction match, invented by John Walker in 1827. The toothbrush, invented by William Addis in 1780. And what about the World Wide Web, invented by Tim Berners-Lee in 1989? And of course, I like to think it was invented in Manchester, but it wasn't. It was in Scotland. The Macintosh, or the raincoat. We have also given the world some amazing sports. Rounders. And for those of you who don't know what rounders is, it's like a mini version of baseball. Cricket, tennis, and of course, football. Or for you Americans, soccer. It's funny how we've given the world all these amazing sports and we're rubbish at all of them. Anyway, this trend has continued to present day, and I've come across quite a few inventors in the plumbing and gas industry. People like Chris Jepp from Hub Distributions, who has given us the jet valve. Russell Armstrong from Ratec, who has given us the Hotton. And the guys from Smarterventions, I think that's what they're called, Limited, which is Condensate Pro. You know, that insulation stuff, what goes on your condensate pipe of your boiler to stop it freezing. And to finish off, Shazad from Trapex. Now that guy is a prolific inventor, and I personally know the guy, and I think he's amazing. That guy is just a one in a million. But it's continued. We've now got somebody else who's invented things. Now, back in July 2022, I saw an article, and I think it was the Gas Safe magazine, where a company were looking for people to trial a new invention. So I replied to the article, and I got an email straight back from a guy called Neo Mossadusa. I'm sorry, Neo, if I've said your surname completely wrong, mate. I apologise for that. So in July, Neo asked me to do some field trials for his invention. Now, Neo is an electrician, and this idea he had came while he was working back in 2016. And he was thinking about the safety of when we have to isolate boilers or fuse spurs and stop people putting the fuse back in and turning the fuse spur back on. So he went home and started his design. Now, like I said, I started these trials back in July 2022, and I actually produced a video when I received the prototype. So here is me getting the prototype of Neo's invention. Here at Tomcat, we are big advocates for safety of gas engineers, especially when they're using gas and when they come across the electrics now and again. So here we always make sure that the trainees are well aware of the non-contact voltage indicators and how to use them, and correct safe isolation of boilers when they're working on them, or any gas appliance connected to the electrical supply, safe isolation. So I was very pleased when Neo from Nemo Solutions, I think they're called, actually emailed me and asked me to go on a trial for the safe isolation lock he has for fuse spurs. So I've received this in the post yesterday, and I've been quite excited to open it because I want to see what's in it. So I'm hoping this is what Neo has sent me to give it a review and a test on it for his trial. So this is a prototype, not the actual thing, I think, what he wants to do. So literally, this is what's coming. Come in the post, and it's a spurlok, and you can see it's in a a little metal case where the lid's been damaged in transit. It's gone very, very loose, so could be a problem like in the future, but anyway, I'm sure Neo will sort it out. So what do we actually get in this little box? So we get this spurlok sign, and on the back of it, it says do not remove, locked out, and you write your name, your phone number and stuff on there. So I guess this is going to attach to the lock. So we get a key. Oh, it's a pen. And I guess the pen is for writing your information on there. So you get a little marker pen. I think, yeah, once you've written your information on there, then that's it. So, don't know what the pen's for, but anyway, then you get a lock, a key, sorry, for this little padlock, which doesn't actually unlock. So I wonder if it's a Yale padlock and a Yale key. But it doesn't actually fit in. That's a shame. That's a shame, isn't it? So, faulty lock. That's not a good start when it's a prototype, is it? So anyway, that's definitely not going in there. And it's not as if I'm putting it the wrong way around, because I'm thick, but I'm not that thick. I can, there you go. It did go in before. No, not going in. So, also in here, we have the lock itself, which is going to lock off the fuse spur. So I guess we slide that through the fuse spur, and then the padlock goes through there. So this spur lock has been invented by Neo, and I'm going to try it on a fuse spur on a couple of the boilers we've got here, and I'm going to give it a trial to see what it's like. This feels, I don't know whether this has been 3D printed or not. I don't know how strong it's going to be, but it's not snapping. That's a good sign. And it moves in and out okay. So we're going to give it a try. Now, a couple of days ago, I received this in the post. Now, this came just with a bit of Christmas wrapping paper on it, and I did not have a clue whatsoever what was in it until I opened it. I hadn't had any communications from Neo for months now, so I had no clue he was going to be sending me one of the first production spur locks. So let's have a look and see what's actually in the box and see if there's been any changes from the prototype to this production spur lock. So, nice production box. Now, one of the things I said in the trial was the box was squashed when I got it, when I received it. So I said to Neo, you need to put it in some kind of a better box than what that is. So yes, look at that. Really nice production box. Now, if you want to buy one of these spur locks, you can go onto Neo's website, and I'll put the website here, and you can buy them direct from Neo's company. And they're about 30 quid, including the dreaded, I think. So let's have a look. Ooh. So we did keep the tin. There's a QR code on the back there. I don't know what that QR code's for, but I'll have a look in a bit. But he has kept this tin. So before we open the tin, what else have we got in the box? So we have a little spurlok carrying case. Now, I'd like to think I'm responsible for giving him this idea. I'm probably not. Who am I? But I did say we needed to protect this. So he's come up with this little fancy case. Now the reason I asked him to put it in a fancy case is because I know exactly what us gas engineers are like, because this is designed for us, remember. We're rubbish. We'll throw things in our toolboxes and just expect it to last forever. Whereas those tins, I know, because they don't last forever. But he's put it in this little carrying case. And it fits perfectly. Nice zip on it. And it's got one of these, it's called carabiners, aren't they? Never remember what these are called. So you can actually hook it on your belt, which is a good little touch. Should I have a look, see what's in the tin then? So there is a little seal on the box here. Let's peel this seal off and see exactly what's in the tin. So again, it should be a little slide, which it is. So the first thing we see is that card where you can write all your details on there. So the name, the company name, and the phone number if somebody needs to get in touch with you while you've got it isolated. So it comes with 3 keys and the marker pen. So it looks like Neo's kept the keys from the Yale lock. Now remember, in the prototype I couldn't get the lock to work. See if it works. Oh yes. So he's used quality padlocks with Yale, and there's 3 keys, so that's good. Whereas in the prototype I had to use a combination lock. So that's those, and look at that. Gone from black to red and yellow, so it stands out more, and it's got the logo on there. So his design's pretty much exactly the same. He's kept the same design, he's just made it yellow and red. So I guess the colours are for safety. I just noticed something else as well. Again, it's probably nothing to do with me. He was probably going to do it anyway, because again, like who am I? I said we could have done with some instructions, because when he sent me the prototype I had no clue how to use it. So he's produced this card to show you exactly how to use this spurlok. So let's get on with it and find out exactly how we're going to use this spurlok using Neo's instruction card. Come on then. According to Neo's product fitment guide, there are 3 ways we can do this. Now we have 2 fuse spurs here feeding boilers. So the first thing I'm going to do is isolate the supply, and we're going to remove the fuse. And we can place this on the top because this is going to lock it off, remember. Now, Neo's little locking off device, what we need to do is it needs to be fitted in this orientation. So because this is on the vertical, this slides round the back, and then the bar goes where the fuse should be, and then just clips into there. Then we take our padlock and sign, and then that just goes through there. And that now is completely locked off. So that's how we do it on the vertical. Let's have a look now at the horizontal one. Now, because this fuse spur down here is the wider fuse holder, we have to do it slightly different than we did at the top. So turn off the power again and take out the fuse. Now these are a pain to get out, but there you go. And that was good. That was quick for me. Anyway, this time, like this one up here, we did it vertical. We're still going to do that this time because we can't actually fit it in this way. So we just slide it through the hole in the bottom. Again, get our padlock and sign. And again, you can't push that in because it's locked off. So, simple as that. Now, because it's that great time of the year, Christmas, I thought I'd do a giveaway. So, I'm going to be giving away this spur lock which Neo gave me. I hope he doesn't mind me giving it away because he hasn't said whether I can or not. But anyway, if he wants the money for it, I'll send him the money. So I'm going to be giving away the spur lock, but not just the spur lock. I'm also going to be giving away this KWB set, what you get out of an advent calendar. So, if you want these two items, all you've got to do is, first of all, be subscribed to the channel. Secondly, like the video. And thirdly, put your name down in the comments section if you want to go into the draw. Then after Christmas in the new year, Kate will draw out somebody at random to win these two things. So hopefully you've liked the video, hopefully you have an amazing holiday, and hopefully we have a fantastic 2024. Cheers, guys.